What is up, guys? Your boy Jonathan Fernandez back this week with another video for you guys. I'm kind of excited because today is my birthday. I'm turning 23. Thank you. So for this video today, I kind of want to talk about my story. Okay, you know how I grew up and what has led me to where I'm at right now. So, 23 years ago, I was born here in Miami, Florida. I was born like in Hialeah area. I'm Cuban, so don't judge me. And so everything was going good, and I was born and whatnot. I moved down to Cutler Bay. That's where I live currently right now. So I already know. And so I've been in Cutler Bay for over 19 years now. Yeah, 19 years. Yeah. Pretty much. So pretty much lived there my whole life. And so my whole life I didn't know, as I was growing up, I was really involved with sports, but one sport was football. And I played football like every day because my brother would teach me. And it was awesome. I was like, I'm gonna play football one day. That was like, yes, me. I was telling myself I was gonna play football. I'm 5'1". That's right. You know what? Size doesn't matter, but whatever. It just didn't work out, but let me explain. So, I always played football, and I was really good. I'm not gonna say I was the best, but I was pretty good, and that's all I thought there was. Just go to school and play football. That's all I knew. And then one day my uncle, or my grandfather, should I say, when I went to Jersey, and he had told me, hey man, you're fast. You should play pelota, in Spanish. You should play ball. I was like, yeah, I love football. He's like, no, baseball. I was like, what the heck is baseball? Never heard of it. I didn't know no other sport. All I knew was football. So I was like, baseball, what is that? And I listened to him, but I didn't really hear him out. And when I moved back, but when I flew back to Miami, we got a phone call. I think a couple months later that he had passed away. So that kind of like stroked me, like it hit me hard, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, you know what? In honor, just to honor him in a way, I'm gonna play baseball. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play baseball. So I ended up jumping into baseball, not knowing nothing like at all. I started off out. I wasn't sure if I was gonna last long, but I ended up playing baseball for 8 whole years. Okay, I made it to the high school team, and there's scouts watching me, and I actually had a scholarship for LSU. And as soon as I made the team in the high school, I got the scholarship for LSU. It was great, and man, as easy as it was given, it was taken away. On a practice, I had thrown this ball so hard to home plate. I was playing center field. I threw the ball so hard, and my arm just went with it. And I thought I was okay. Us athletes, we were like, yeah, we'll play with it. No problem. And it turned out that I messed it up. I messed up my rotator cuff, and I had tendonitis. So, kind of like messed up the shoulder for life. And the guy from LSU, the scout, he came up to me and said, hey, I need to see the paperwork for for what's going on in your shoulder. I said, hey, don't worry, I'll come back. Don't worry, man. I'm like, I got 3 years. Don't worry, I'll be there. And he said the school was asking for it. When we gave them the papers, they said, sorry, you have been disqualified. So, as easy as it was given, it was taken away. I mean, it wasn't easily given, but I say that because I feel like I just played pretty good, so it just came with the flow. But as easy as it was given, it was taken away. So here's the fun part. I'm a sophomore in high school. Don't know what to do now. I thought I would get into acting or something, some entertainment, because baseball is entertainment, sport, something, I don't know, entertaining, dance, something. So I tried to get into acting. I was modeling for an agency called John Casablanca. It was fun. I did good there and everything. It didn't play out right for me. Nothing wrong with it, but it just didn't play out for me. It's all good. Everything happens for a reason, right? So After that, my junior year, I was doing dance, and I'm a dancer. You know, I love to dance, and I was trying out for the team. And there was like I was supposed to get on the team, but I guess complicated, you know, drama, high school drama. One of the captains didn't like me, so they didn't put me on the team. So I didn't make the team. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I was doing the sound, like this, you know, the board mix, at my local church. And then there I was like, you know, maybe I should do this as a career. I don't know. I mean, I like it. I'm doing it. Might as well do something that I already know what to do. I don't know. You know those ideas that we get. Oh, let's just do that. So I ended up doing that, and I jumped into the school like head focused on, you know, I'm gonna do this, and it turned out not to be what I really wanted to be, and you know, it does suck, but I ended up having to drop out. I ended up losing my job because the job that was paying for school, so I lost that job, and I couldn't pay for school, so I had to drop out. And now I find myself exactly in the same position as I did when I was in high school. As easy as everything was given, it was taken away. So here I am, I'm like, what am I gonna do now? Like, what? There's nothing else I can possibly do now. Like, I'm like, God, give me something. Like, give me something. And it was, that was like 3 months of like, just killing, like, just worst feeling ever. Like, I gained so much weight. I gained over like 25 pounds. And I was getting chunkier by the minute. And I was like depressed and frustrated. And that was like the darkest time of my life. Like, I was minus like $400 in my account. It was, you know, I hit rock bottom. You know, like in high school, it's like I feel like I hit rock bottom, but I feel like I found something, and then boom. And then I knew my friend, she was doing like some fit camp workout stuff, so I ended up going there, and then she told me something about this opportunity called Herbalife, and I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm just here to work out. Like, I need to work out. I need to get my mind off things. And you told me it was free. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. And then she's like, hey, you know, if you feel like you can have a second chance at life, here it is. So I'm like, you know what? What do I have to lose? Like, what do I have to lose? So I remember driving to the event, right? This opportunity meeting, and I'm like, I was driving, I'm praying, I'm like, God, look, I have no money, I have nothing going for me. If this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now, so be it. If not, I understand. So I get there and I heard everything out. I'm like, wow, this is great. Like, you know, this opportunity helps me to help people. That's cool. You know, help people lose weight. I'm like, I need to lose weight first of all. You know, and then I can help somebody else do the same. That's pretty cool. I mean, in my opinion, that's pretty cool. So I ended up doing that, and I got in full force, and ever since then I haven't looked back. I was able to get out of debt, and then every morning now I get to look forward to something, you know. And that's why I'm rocking the shirt, and that's why I usually, you know, if you check out my Instagram, I'm always posting something about the products or whatnot, because not only did it change me physically, but it changed me spiritually. I feel like God used Herbalife to get me out of my dark situation, and I feel like God can use anybody and anything to help you in your dark situations, whatever it is. And for me, it just so happened to be Herbalife. You know, it just so happened to be. So that's how I got into Herbalife, and that's pretty much my journey as up to now. Throughout my 23 years of birth. And you know what, I give God thanks every single day, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. And you know, because I'm just thinking back, like, if you feel like you want to end your life, I was there too. I tried to do it twice when I was in that dark, you know, situation. And let me tell you, hold on tight. Opportunity is coming your way, and I know that if God helped me get out of my situation, he can definitely help you out in your situation. So that's pretty much my story for 23 years. I know it's a little long, but I want you guys to really know who I am and where I'm coming from, and to let you know that you're not alone, and we all struggle. We all go through some sort of situation, and that you're not perfect, neither am I. Nobody's perfect. Okay, nobody's perfect, so never think that someone's perfect. We all go through it, but it's up to us to do something with our lives, no matter what life puts us at. So wherever life throws us at, we always gotta know we're not alone, that God can pick us up and keep us moving. So that's my story. Happy birthday to me. Thank you. I know you guys are saying happy birthday, but it's my birthday. I'm turning 23, and I'm just excited. I'm about to go out with the family, and I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys. So yeah. So that's my story. I hope I encourage at least one person. Guys, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, share with all your friends, and always know that your best is yet to come. God bless. Peace.